Je me baladais sur l'avenue, le cœur ouvert à l'inconnu. J'avais envie de dire bonjour à n'importe qui, et ce fut toi. Je t'ai dit n'importe quoi, il suffisait de te parler pour t'apprivoiser.
We got a late start today. It's already 1 o'clock, so we're gonna go start off with lunch at a crepe's place next to the Notre Cathedral. And right now we're figuring out the metro. So it's gonna be a busy day. Let's get it.
Il y a tout ce que vous voulez aux Champs-Élysées. Tu m'as dit j'ai rendez-vous dans un sous-sol avec des fous qui vivent la guitare à la main du soir au matin. Alors je t'ai accompagné, on a chanté, on a dansé et l'on n'a même pas pensé à s'embrasser. Aux Champs-Élysées, aux Champs-Élysées, au soleil, sous la pluie, à midi ou à minuit, il y a tout ce que vous voulez aux Champs-Élysées. Hier soir, 2 inconnus, et ce matin sur l'avenue, 2 amoureux tout étourdis par la longue nuit. Et de l'étoile à la Concorde, un orchestre a mis le corps. Tous les oiseaux du point du jour chantent l'amour. Aux Champs-Élysées, aux Champs-Élysées, au soleil, sous la pluie, à midi ou à minuit, il y a tout ce que vous voulez aux Champs-Élysées. Aux Champs-Élysées, aux Champs-Élysées, au soleil, sous la pluie, à midi ou à minuit, il y a tout ce que vous voulez aux Champs-Élysées. Aux Champs-Élysées.
Oh, Fontaine is fountain. Outside. You didn't say anything. You're speaking to me. You need to speak up. I can't hear you. This is one of the oldest parts of Paris.
And if you do an extra bigger one, we can do an extra lemon one for me, and I'll pay you back.
We already 2 of these. There's only 1. I assume this is just an extra large one for 2 people or something like that. Oh well, looks good. It's a fromage de oignon. So onions. Looks really good. Here's our dessert. Nutella and marshmallow crepe. How is it, Mona? Pretty good. For Mona, that's high praise. very pretty. It's very aesthetic too. I'm still working on this, so I'll let you know what I think. Fountain of Saint Michel. We already saw this before. We just ate the crepes. Now we're headed to Notre Dame. We're gonna get to walk along the sign as we get there. Absolutely beautiful square. How busy that road is. River, or at least half of it, because this area over here is an island, so the river splits in two around it. This is the Latin quarter of Paris, and it's one of the oldest neighborhoods. So all the buildings are very apparently older than the rest, but it kind of looks like the same to me, but what do I know? The church is absolutely massive. You can get to the top over there. There's people on that balcony at the very top and on that next level right below it. This country reminds me so much of India, except a lot, less people and cleaner. Beautiful. There's the Sacré River. Oh, we just missed the ringing. Dang it. The detail in these archways is incredible. So pretty, and there's like massive line. This line moves pretty fast, so it's not a big deal. Absolutely beautiful here. Beautiful in here. It's so hot. Just Confessions. Ooh. There's not a confessions booth here. It's modern, it looks soundproof. Wow. Stained glass. Absolutely gorgeous. Saint John. How are these people getting there? Face in there. That is creepy. Beautiful painting. large crucifix behind the main statue. This wooden model. I'm gonna go ahead and read these things, turn off the video. Starting in 1163 and was completed around 1860. 700 years. It's crazy. It's beautiful. You can imagine why it did take that long. It's still a place of worship. Even though I think they said 14 million people come through here a year, visitors.
我俩就应该在这儿吃。
Doesn't really show on camera, but that's probably like a good 3, 4, 5 stories tall. It's unbelievable.
All that remains of the rock bridges of Paris. Country and cities were taking them down about 2 years ago, so there's no more lock bridge, and they just keep removing all the locks so they don't last very long. That's damaging the bridges, which is sad, but it's fine. There's the Seine River again on the other side of the Seine. Massive traffic jam here. The city's in good luck. Good thing we're not taking Uber now, because we learned the metro. Woohoo! Oh, there's the parks on the road down there. Sit on the river. Good stuff. So it is still Tuesday actually, and after we went to Notre Dame, it started pouring as we reached our hotel, so we kind of just stayed there to wait out the rain, caught up on some sleep and some energy. So now we're gonna hit the Basilica that we wanted to see earlier but didn't have the time to, and then we're gonna get some dinner and call it a day before our Eiffel Tower tour tomorrow.
Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring's like on Jupiter. Adore. Let rain pour, 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 let rain
on this timeless town, whether blue or gray be her skies, whether loud be her cheers or whether soft be her tears, more and more do I realize that I love Paris in the springtime. I love Paris in the fall. I love Paris in the winter when it drizzles. I love Paris in the summer when it sizzles. I love Paris every moment, every moment of the year. I love Paris. Why, oh why do I love Paris?
This is not going to be fun.
I love Paris in the springtime. In the summer when it sizzles. I love Paris every moment, every moment of the year. I love Paris. Why, oh why do I love Paris? Because my love is near.
There's the bell tower of the church.
Everything here is so perfect. It's very much like you see in the movies everywhere. It's crazy, small little alleys. Quaint little town. Like, this is downtown Paris, like straight in the middle of downtown, but it's absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, stumbled upon like a little center.
Buonasera.
以为人会讨厌的。
Just what we came here for. Don't know what's down there. Hold on. Go inside the. Get to see how much some macarons will cost. Wonderful. So one interesting thing that I didn't get to record was at the top of the first flight of like ramp of or flight of stairs for the Sacré-Cœur, that Basilica, I guess we just went to, or church. There was like a group of like African guys, and like Mona like got past them because she was walking ahead of me, and then they like cornered me, and the guy went like, he's like, hey, and he like grabbed my wrist, and he's like, here, let me put this on. And it was like this string, like this long string that was like blue and red or something, green and red. And he started like trying, he like grabbed my wrist, and I was like, no. And he like grabbed my wrist and like held me like really tight, and I literally tried pulling, but he was like holding super tight. And then he told me to open my hand, and he like started tying it around like my pinky. And he was like being forceful, and I was like, no, I don't want to, I'm good. And he's like, where are you from? I was like, he's like, you're from America. And like the second guy was like more calm, and he wasn't forceful, but he's like, and he like tapped the guy away, and he started tying. He's like, oh, where are you from? And he's like, I was like, oh, New York. I just made up some bullshit because I wasn't thinking. I was kind of like, what the fuck is going on? And then he told me to like close my fist so he could tie it. And so I just like, I was kind of like thinking like, what are they doing? And then eventually I just like, they're like, it's like some African like cultural thing. And I was like, that's odd to be doing it to people who are just walking up a staircase. So I just like opened my fist and like walked away, and the second guy was still like right behind me, and he like grabbed my wrist again, and I was just like, no dude, I don't want it. And like I just walked off, and he looked like pretty pissed. He like grabbed my wrist, like when he grabbed my wrist it was still like the same tightness, but then he just like let go. It was really strange. Like, and my arm afterwards was pretty red. It was like kind of sketchy. But yeah, that's it. So that's the end of today. Tomorrow we have a tour of the Eiffel Tower with the tour on the Seine River, like a riverboat tour. So that'll be really fun and interesting. So yeah, fun day, tiring day again. Peace out. I'll see y'all tomorrow.